life never stop teaching. A very good morning, everybody. How are you all? I'm also well by the grace of my Lord. At the very beginning of my speech, I would like to remember my Lord who created me as a human being. Later, I am thankful to Honorable Shah Alam sir, who is the founder of this institution, and I would like to thank Honorable Shankaramanan sir, who is the moderator of this today's program, and who has given me this golden opportunity to say something before you. And I am really beholden to the students who has successfully completed their course from this prestigious institution, and I would also thank all the audience who delighted today's program. Well, you know guys, English is spoken all over the world. Learning English, knowing English or having English knowledge has become part and parcel of our life. You know, different people have different ambition. Some of you want to be pilot, some of you want to be doctor, some of you want to be engineer, some of you want to be journalist. Whatever you want to be, you must need to know how to speak English. You know, because of spreading globalization, people are more interested to learning English. You know, because of weakness in English, Bangladeshi educated people are lag behind from the others in this era of global science. So what I would like to say is that everything is not possible to do by our own language. So that's why it's mandatory to know how to speak English. If you don't know English, you will lag behind from the others in this era of modern science. And of course, I have to say that in this world, in every sector of your life, you must need English. Without English, you cannot think about your life. Like from getting job to changing career to getting job, promotion, or the uses of modern technology. And I would like to say that in the uses of modern technology and in every sector, you need to know how to speak English. Without English, you cannot proceed on it. And you know, because of lack of good teacher, skilled teacher in our society, the students cannot be learning English in Bangla medium school. So there is no any alternative of comprehensive uses of learning English. So what I would like to say that you have to be more energetic. You have to practice it lots and lots. And you know, earlier I told you that never stop learning. And there is another proverb that nothing can be learned in limited times. You can just get hints about the topic in the restricted time. Like within last 3 months, you just knew what English is. What is the definition of English? To do better in English, of course, what you have to do, you have to practice it lots and lot. And now this is the point. Now you can ask me where you will practice. This is the most important thing. Like nowhere you will get chance. You will not get chance of speaking English in public place. You will not be given chance in academic institution. Like in front of your friends, if you speak English, your friend will not accept it. They will say that you know some words of English that you are throwing it. And you are showing off that you know how to speak English. So what you have to do, here you need an environment. You know, once one of my teachers told that I never teach my students. I just try to create the environment how they will study. So I believe that Prime English Language Club, Prime English Academy, the authority of Prime English Academy arrange the environment for you to practice English. Like whenever you will come here, you will get all kinds of facilities. You will get some members of the language club who have a great trust of acquiring English knowledge. So you are given chance. Of course, you have to accept it. In language club, at least you have to practice 1 day in a week. Like if you learn anything, if you don't practice it for long time, you will forget it. Let me share one of my memory. A few days ago, because of my son's individual problem, I was out of the study for a couple of days. But whenever I back to my reading room, I noticed that my handwriting had changed. This is the universal truth. But I had to hard work. I had to hard work to recover it. So everything is like this. Learning English is also like this. You know, I have lots of friends who completed a spoken English course from Prime English Academy with me. But how many of them can speak English nowadays? They are too weak now. But I can speak English fluently. I am able to speak English in front of before you. The reason why I kept up practicing English at the language club. So this is my kind request to all of you. What you have to do, you have to practice it lots and lots. And there is a proverb that practice makes man perfect. Without practicing lots, you cannot be good at in English. You know, iron battle, iron fight. What I want to say is, learning English is like iron fight. iron pipe, if you don't use iron pipe for few days, if you keep the iron pipe out of the room and if you keep it under the open sky, after few days you will notice that it is affected by rust. So learning English is also like this. If you don't practice it for a couple of days, you will notice that your English will be affected by hesitation, by shyness, by inactivity. To remove shyness, inactivity, or the other thing, of course, you have to practice it lots and lots. Well, dear ladies and gentlemen, I think we have lots of brilliant speakers and honorable guests, and they'll take time. So, as a member of Language Club, I just want to say you that I cannot describe the importance of, describe the importance of Language Club by my words. The only one thing what I would like to say that just keep up practicing for few days. If you come here, you will not be charged any payment. You have the golden opportunity of repeating the course. They have a golden opportunity of taking part in Language Club. Of course, there is chat club. We always ready to practice with you. We come every day to practice with you. So the most important thing is you have to come every day. You have to practice if you get enough time. So, dear audience, I think I shall not take much more time from you. I am thinking to conclude my speech here, and especially congratulations all the students who passed in their course exam, and the students who did not pass in the exam, they don't need to worry about it. They will be given chance again with another days to take part if they repeat the course. And thanks once again for being with us. May Allah bless all of you. Stay healthy. Bye bye.
Thanks.